Hello, today's recipe is baked creamy tomato pasta. It's delicious and easy to make. Let's get started. For this recipe, we are going to use 2 cups of cherry red tomatoes, fresh basil. If you don't have fresh basil, you can use 1 tablespoon of dry basil. Then we have black pepper. We have 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 large or 6 to 8 medium to small fresh garlic. Then I'm going to use this Boursin cream cheese with herbs and garlic. This comes in a ready-made box just like that. We are going to use this for the recipe, and then 1 medium size onion. Now coarsely chop your basil, onion and garlic. You don't have to chop very fine because this will be grinded as part of the sauce. Now you start with the Boursin cheese. Take any oven safe dish that you have and add the cheese right in the middle of the dish. Now this recipe is inspired by a very viral recipe that was out there on internet last year. There they used feta cheese, but I am using Boursin. You can technically use any other cheese if you want. Now start taking onions and spread those across the pan around the cheese in the middle. Then put your garlic, again same way, spread it around the cheese evenly. Next you add the cherry tomatoes. Now these cherry tomatoes are from my garden. If you don't have cherry tomatoes, you can obviously use the regular tomatoes. Just make sure you cut them in chunk size pieces for uniform baking. Now after you finish adding tomatoes, next add the basil. Similarly, just spread it around the cheese. And now let's start adding our herbs and spices. So I am adding the crushed red pepper. Then we'll add the salt. And then add just a few rounds of black pepper for additional flavor. Look how beautiful this is. It is really a candy to your eyes. It looks really pretty. It smells really good. Now at the end we are going to drizzle just a tiny bit of extra virgin olive oil. You can think of it as like less than a tablespoon of olive oil. Now this is ready to go in the oven. Make sure you preheat your oven for 350 degrees and then cover it and put it in the oven. Here my oven has been heating up for 350 degrees. Add the pot in the oven. Make sure it's covered. If you don't have a lid, you can use an aluminum foil instead. This will be ready in about 20 to 25 minutes and you will start seeing the tomatoes cracking and bubbling inside. Now while we are waiting for the sauce to be baked, let's make pasta. So we'll take water in the pot and turn on the heat. We'll boil this water for some time. I like to use the Barilla Protein Plus pasta, but you can use any pasta you want. This is the penne pasta and takes about 8 to 10 minutes of cooking once the water has been boiled. Now the water in the pot is boiling. Let's add salt in this. This is about a tablespoon of salt. This will help flavor the pasta really well. We'll also add a drop or two of olive oil in this so that the pasta will not stick to each other. Now this is about 14 ounces of pasta. We are going to use half of it, which is about 7 ounces, and add the half packet of pasta in the boiling water. Stir this pasta occasionally so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Now it's been about 9 minutes and the pasta is ready. I'm going to take out about a cup of this starchy, salty pasta water on the side. We may need it, so save it from the side, and then we are going to strain this pasta in the sink. Now here I have strained the pasta and kept the pasta water on the side. Now let's take a look at the oven. You can see the tomatoes are bubbling inside. That means it's ready. Now we will place this on the counter for about 7 to 8 minutes while it cools down and gets ready for grinding. Once it's cooled down, transfer the mixture into the mixer jar. You don't have to grind it for too long, just a little bit. We want to keep chunky and grainy texture for the pasta sauce, so it tastes really good. Now add the sauce back in the same dish and add the pasta. Mix it really well. You may need to add some pasta water if the sauce looks thicker. I am adding about 1/4 cup of pasta water in this dish. Mix it well and cover the dish back and put this in the oven for another 5 minutes. Now putting this back in the oven is completely optional, but you can see it starts bubbling again and the pasta is now ready. This creamy, cheesy, garlicky pasta smells amazing, tastes divine, and it's so easy to make. Just garnish it with some fresh basil and it's ready to serve. Enjoy!